Hello, I welcome all class 12 students in the part 2 session of chapter 8, Human Health and Diseases. Today I am going to discuss immunity and its types. What is immunity? Immunity is the ability of the organism to react or defend itself from the development of a disease. Any pathogen, when enters the body of the person, the immune reaction of the body, they try to kill the microbes entering the body. So there are two types of immunity in our body. Innate immunity, which is inborn, and acquired immunity, which is adaptive immunity. Let us discuss innate immunity. It is the immunity which is present from the birth and it is inherited from the parents. It is non-specific type of defense because it provides different types of barrier to entry of the foreign microbes in the body. These barriers are physical barrier, physiological barrier, cellular barrier, and cytokine barrier. Physical barriers, they do not allow the pathogens to enter the body by trapping the microorganism such as skin, mucous membrane of the digestive system, respiratory system, and urinary system. Physiological barrier, these barriers, the tears of the eyes, acid in the stomach, saliva in the mouth, sweat which comes out from the skin, they prevent microbial growth. Cellular barrier, WBC, like PMNL, polymorph nuclear leukocytes, a kind of neutrophils, and monocytes, they are the natural killer lymphocytes. Macrophages, these cells, they phagocyte the microbes and destroy it. Cytokine barriers, the viral infected cells, they release a protein called interference, and these interference, they protect the non-infected cells from further viral infection. Now let us discuss what is acquired immunity. This immunity is not present from the birth and develops during the individual's lifetime. It is pathogen specific and it has the ability to distinguish various types of foreign molecules or antigens. When our immune system encounters any pathogen for the first time, a primary response is produced which is of low intensity. The memory of this encounter with the same pathogen is also formed. When there is a subsequent encounter with the same pathogen, then a secondary or anamnestic response is produced, which is of very high intensity because the primary response also first encounter with these pathogen. Now the immune response which are produced by two types of lymphocytes are B lymphocytes or beta cells. They produced an army of antibodies in blood in response to pathogens. T lymphocytes or T cells, they help the B cells to produce antibodies. There are two types of acquired immune response which is developed in the body. First is humoral immune response or antibody-mediated immunity, AMI. It is mediated by the antibodies in the blood and lymph. Second is cell-mediated response or cell-mediated immunity, CMI. It is mediated by T lymphocytes and it is responsible for graft rejection in organ transplantation because it is its ability to differentiate between self and non-self tissues. So, before transplantation of any organ in the body, the doctor go for tissue matching, blood group matching, etc. And the patient, after the transplantation of the organ, they are given immune suppressant whole life. Now there are two types of acquired immunity, active immunity and passive immunity. Active immunity developed due to the contact with pathogen, living or dead, or its antigen that leads to production of antibodies in the host body. Their effect is long-lasting, have very few side effects, and it takes time to develop its response. Injecting microbes deliberately during immunization or infection, organisms entering body due to induce active immunity. For example, oral polio vaccine, BCG, hepatitis vaccine, etc. Passive immunity, it is developed when ready-made antibodies are injected in the body to protect the person against foreign agent. It causes fast reaction, but it lasts for a few days, and it is used when response has to be faster. For example, tetanus injection, antitoxin when there is a snake bite, or antibodies in colostrum given to the small baby during lactation. So the fetus receives some antibodies from the mother through the placenta during pregnancy also, which induces passive immunity. Let us discuss the structure of the antibodies molecule. Antibodies a protein molecule called immunoglobulin, which is of 4 types: IgA, IgM, IgE, and IgG. These antibodies are Y-shaped structure, and each antibody molecule consists of 4 polypeptide chain, 2 long chain called heavy chains and 2 short chain called light chain. So antibody is represented by H2L2. Immunoglobulin G is the most prevalent antibody in the blood, followed by the immunoglobulin A and M. Immunoglobulin A is present in the colostrum of the mother's milk. Now let us discuss vaccination and immunization. Vaccination is the process in which a weakened or inactivated pathogens or a vaccine is introduced in the person's body. These vaccines, they provide a kind of immunization. So immunization in which the body produces antibodies against the vaccine and develops the ability to kill pathogens during actual infection. So vaccine provide immunization after a time gap, and both vaccination and immunization are based on the property called memory of the immune system. The vaccines generates B cells and T cells, which recognizes the pathogen and provide intense immune response. If a quick immune response is needed, the passive immunization is done by giving antitoxin or anti-tetanus injection. Hepatitis B vaccine is prepared by the RNA DNA technology, recombinant DNA technology, which is produced from the yeast. Now let us discuss allergy. Allergy, these are the hypersensitive reactions of the immune system of our body to certain agents present in the environment. These agents are called allergens, such as pollen grains, dust, feathers, certain drugs like penicillin, sulfa drugs, etc. So, when allergens enter the body, the immunoglobulin E, IgE antibodies are produced in response to it. Certain chemicals like histamine, serotonin, they released from the mast cells to protect against allergic reactions. The symptoms of allergies are sneezing, watery eyes, running nose, sometimes difficulty in breathing also. So the drugs like antihistamine, adrenaline, some steroids are given by the doctor in the symptoms of the allergy. Modern lifestyle is also the cause of low immunity and increased sensitivity due to allergens present in the atmosphere. Now let us discuss autoimmune disease. Autoimmune disease such as rheumatoid arthritis. This disease, they produce abnormal immune response in which the immune system of the body start rejecting its own body cells. Or we can say that the body attack self cells and causing damage to the body. In arthritis patient, the forelimbs, hind limbs, they get deformed. So in this session, I'm ending it. Thank you.